Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, and I'm really excited for this one because we're taking a look at a legend trainer who is currently in the 3200'S and climbed a lot with a non-XL team. So some high-level gameplay, and we're going to be taking a look at multiple double, triple XL teams from opponents, and this team is just going to go to town. So we have 15 games for you, and he went 4-1 twice and 3-2. So, but these were submitted individually, so they might be out of order, but that's totally fine, not really a big deal. I just wanted to let you guys know. He also has a new YouTube channel, so definitely go ahead and show him some love. I will leave a link in the description down below because he's definitely very talented and very skilled at this game, and you're going to see some high-level gameplay on his channel as well as this video, so I'm really excited. So basically he said that his strategy is to lure out like the Flyer or the Fire type with Roserade, so Roserade being the safe swap, and then maybe finish that Pokemon off with Empoleon, and then clean up with Venusaur or something. So really exciting, really solid team, and yeah, so let's go ahead and begin the commentary. It looks like the opponent is not currently in the match right now. They may have force quit the game, not really too sure, but either way, I don't know if they force quit or the game crashed or something, but either way, this is going to be a good game because this Empoleon is just going to waterfall all the way down. And yeah, that's going to be a good game. So there we go. Gengar is going to go ahead and go down, and good game. Well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Very spicy from the opponent as well. We saw a Magmortar, so really cool. But let's go ahead and move into the next game. We do have Empoleon onto Jellicent. So speaking of XL Pokemon, so Jellicent is definitely a tough Pokemon. Well, for this team, but in general. I mean, well, I guess Venusaur does. I guess Venusaur does well against it, right? With Frenzy Plant would do a tremendous amount to Jellicent. So we're going to take that Shadow Ball, and then we see a switch into Roserade. Out comes Talonflame, so luring out the Fire type, as he had mentioned in the notes. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Weather Ball, just get some chip damage. Of course, Roserade is definitely going to lose this matchup, but the Weather Balls and Poison Jabs are definitely adding up, so maybe the Talonflame actually has to throw an attack. They might actually have to throw in. Yeah, they do have to throw an attack. Crazy enough, Roserade could actually win this if it shields. Holy cow. It is actually going to shield, and it's going to be able to win this because the Incinerate's not going to connect. Actually, the Talonflame does have 2 moves, so Roserade is still going to win this matchup, but it does have to double shield, but that's crazy, Roserade beating a Talonflame. We do see a Jellicent come in, just going straight Leaf Storm. Why not go for it? If they shield, you get a shield. They do shield, which makes a lot of sense, but hey, still able to get that shield. In comes Venusaur. So Venusaur is going to go ahead and be hit with this attack. It probably doesn't have Ice Beam, so it's probably Shadow Ball. Yeah, Shadow Ball. Okay, Venusaur able to take that just fine. We do see a Ferrothorn come in, and yeah, that's going to be a good game. Not really going to be able to do much there, but let's go ahead and move into the next game. So Empoleon into Jellicent. So another Jellicent. Definitely a tough lead for sure, as we've seen. Going to switch out immediately this time. Out comes a Talonflame. Okay, another Talonflame? Okay, so let's see if this is played a little bit differently. Is Roserade going to go for switch? Are they going to go for shield advantage? I guess we'll find out. So the Talonflame is going to go ahead and throw the Flame charge. So just going to let the Roserade go this time. And I imagine the Empoleon's definitely coming in, but it's probably going to go ahead and farm all the way down. Yeah, this Talonflame will get to a move. They do get to it. Flame Charge is boosted. Brave Bird, of course, is boosted as well. Gonna let it go. It does do a lot of damage, but down goes that Talonflame, trying to switch out into Venusaur right away. Now, keep in mind, Venusaur is up a shield. We see a Galvantula come in. Okay. Gonna go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb immediately because you don't want to get debuffed, so it makes a lot of sense. So that Sludge Bomb will get the shield, so the opponent is down a shield right now, but they still have a shield, so this is going to be a tough one. I thought the opponent went down 2 shields, but no, they're actually only down 1 shield now. So we're going to see another attack come in. Will the Venusaur take this one? It's going to be a lunge for sure. Yep, it is a lunge. Venusaur actually going to shield it, charging up a lot of energy, continuing to charge, throwing the Sludge Bomb. Maybe try to catch a lunge on Empoleon. Sludge Bomb, adding up. Yeah, actually able to catch the move. Okay, I like that. So this is probably a lunge. Is it enough to KO? It is a lunge. It is enough to KO. In comes Venusaur. Venusaur is charging up. Unfortunately, Jellicent is going to be able to get to a Shadow Ball. And it's not enough to KO, but the opponent still has a shield. So we're going to see this Frenzy Plant come in. and Frenzy Plant is not going to be enough to KO, even though it does a lot. So Venusaur does go down, so that is going to be a loss, but that is okay. We're going to go ahead and move into the next one. And we'll see how the next game plays out. Going to be that Empoleon into Kanto Muck. Okay. So that's non-XL'd. In comes Escavalier. So out comes Roserade. This is good because of the Weather Ball. I'm sure Weather Ball one-shots this thing. I mean, Escavalier is double weak to it. We do see a shield. Roserade definitely going to farm up extra energy, going for that Weather Ball. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will one-shot it. Let's see if they shield. They do not shield. It does KO. In comes Kanto Muck. So Kanto Muck will be hit with the Weather Ball. They know this is not Leaf Storm because it's resisted, so they probably don't shield. They don't. That still does a decent amount of damage. Okay, so a little bit of an overfarm. Unfortunately, Kanto Muck does get to the move, so that's going to KO before the Weather Ball comes out. In comes Empoleon, out comes Politoed, so in comes Venusaur. Okay, I guess we'll have to see what move this Politoed has. Does it have Blizzard? I don't know. Does it bait with the Weather Ball? I guess we'll see. So Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for that Frenzy Plant, get in the shield. Earthquake will do a decent amount to Venusaur as well, but of course Blizzard will do a tremendous amount, almost KOing it, but it does have Earthquake, and they correctly shield the Earthquake, which is really nice. So this is, yeah, they definitely go for another Earthquake, but Venusaur can take it a lot better than they can take Blizzard. So as we see right there, we're going to see an Overform. Now this Venusaur has enough for 2. We're going to see one Frenzy Plant come in. So this Frenzy Plant is going to KO. They're not going to shield that. In comes the Muck. They have to shield this, even though it's resisted. It would still do a lot of damage. Frenzy Plant is absolutely broken. Actually, they don't shield it. In comes Empoleon, and that is going to be a good game. So we saw one XL Pokemon being Politoed on that team. And able to win that one. So hopefully we see more teams with 2 or 3 on the same team where we actually see a win, which I know we will. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Empoleon versus Escavalier. So definitely not a good matchup. We're going to have to see a switch. Actually, yeah, you can't really switch because if you go into Roserade, they're going to switch out, right? And then you're going to have Empoleon and Venusaur up against Escavalier, which is not good for... which is not good, right? So you basically have to stay in here and sacrifice the Empoleon, I think. Actually going to switch into Venusaur now. Interesting. The Escavalier is switching out. They probably hoped the Escavalier would switch out, but it is actually staying in. So it's going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. Mega Horn doing a lot of damage. But, I mean... 2 Frenzy Plants will KO, though, so that's not a bad switch, because 2 Frenzy Plants will KO at this range, so we see what I think. The other one, I think this one KOs. Let's find out. So Frenzy Plant is going to get the shield, actually. Incredible. So they're going to be able to farm down? No! The next Frenzy Plant coming out. They tried to farm down. This Frenzy Plant is going to KO that Escavalier. So there we go. In comes Empoleon. Empoleon does farm down the Venusaur. But, I mean, imagine landing the Leaf Storm with Roserade. It looks like that's what they're going to go for. Out comes Kingdra, still going for the Leaf Storm. Going for that Leaf Storm. This is definitely going to KO Kingdra, guys. This is definitely going to KO Kingdra, no doubt about it. Leaf Storm, oh man, so much damage. Out comes Empoleon. The opponent is going to quit the Downer Shield, and they're not going to be able to win that one. So that's going to be a good game. Very well played. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. So we're going to see Empoleon into Talonflame. So he has an XL, but it's a great matchup for Empoleon. Out comes Gallade. So Gallade is going to be hit with this Hydro Cannon. So going for the Hydro Cannon instead of the Drill Peck. Maybe it's more energy efficient. Maybe it makes more sense. I know Drill Peck is super effective. I'm actually sure. But either way, I guess they knew they were going to get the shield. So out comes Roserade. Now Roserade is weak to Confusion. So it is taking a lot of damage, but hey, got both shields, right? So you could let the... gonna shield that. It is Leaf Blade. Definitely unfortunate. They're gonna go for another attack. Will the Roserade double shield and go for the farm down? Or maybe they are gonna go ahead and shield. I think we're gonna see a farm down. We do see a farm down. Roserade literally surviving on 1 HP. So what is coming in? It's gonna go down to... anything that comes in. Talonflame is definitely going to KO it, so we're going to see a Weather Ball come in, get off that last second chip damage. Empoleon has to come in right now. They do switch into Scrafty. Out comes Venusaur. So if you're the Venusaur, I think you charge up for double, because you definitely do want to see if you could have a Sludge Bomb ready for that Talonflame. We'll see. Because Empoleon does take a lot from like Flame Charge. So they do charge up a lot of energy. Not quite enough for double, but this shouldn't KO. So it's going to do a lot. I'm going to see... Yeah, are they going to go for the farm? They're not going to be able to get the farm down. If this is foul play, a KO is Venusaur. So maybe that was the plan, but no, it's actually power up punch. So Venusaur will be able to get the farm, I think. No, not quite. Power up punch. I don't know if it's enough to KO. It is power up punch. Oh, it doesn't KO. And Scrafty goes down. Going to be able to land a sludge bomb. Talonflame did not get it in Incinerate, so they're going to be able to get off 2 sludge bombs. And that's going to be enough to KO. So Venusaur actually going to be able to beat Talonflame. Oh my gosh, you'll love to see it. So Talonflame is going down, but Empoleon would have done well against Talonflame as well. So that is going to be a good game, very well played. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into the next one. Empoleon into Machamp. Okay, so Machamp, definitely a tough one. Going to go ahead and switch into Roserade, and we're going to see a Berserker come in. Berserker, I think, is an XL Pokemon, but I don't know like the exact level, of course. We're going to see a Weather Ball, though. Weather Ball being super effective, and they do go for an attack. It should be a foul play. It will be. It will be a foul play. So Roserade going to go ahead and shield that so we can get to another Weather Ball. Going to overfarm, going for this Weather Ball. And this Weather Ball going to KO, but they might actually shield this up. They do. Okay. And trying to get to another one. Not quite able to get there. Will the Roserade shield? Roserade is going to lose this matchup, so just let it go. Farm down with. Let's see what decides to come in. Going to be that Empoleon, so we're going to be able to farm down with the Empoleon. Not quite, unfortunately. I don't know. Is this a close combat? I don't know. No, it's a foul play, so we're going to be able to take that nice counting. And if Machamp is coming in, so a Drill Peck is going into this Machamp, so they likely shield it. So if they do, you switch into Venusaur. They don't shield it. And switching into Venusaur, yeah, that's the correct play. In comes Swampert. You'll love to see it. Venusaur is going to be able to handle that Swampert. So that is going to be a good game. The opponent is just going to back out of that one. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Empoleon into Machamp. So speaking of Machamp, we have another one. So you do have to leave this matchup. In comes Skarmory. So Skarmory is an XL. I don't see Skarmory too much, but here's the thing. Like, Poison Jab is going to be double resisted, but these Weather Balls are super effective, and that does a pretty good amount of damage, actually. But at the same time, Roserade also is weak to flying attacks. Going to undercharge it. They might shield this. They do not shield it. Okay. They're going to go for an attack. A Sky Tech will be enough to KO. Will the Roserade decide to shield? No, they do not. That's why they underfarmed it, because they want to get some extra farm with Empoleon. So they can go for a Drill Peck or a Hydro Cannon against Machamp. Definitely the Drill Peck, actually. So Empoleon is going to be able to farm down. Not before being hit with an attack. Hopefully it's not a Brave Bird. I know Brave Bird is resisted. Oh, it is. But it still does a good amount of damage. But hey, you have enough for a Drill Peck against the Machamp. So we'll see that Machamp likely come in. Yeah, the Machamp's definitely going to come in. Going for this Drill Peck right now. They'll probably shield this. Yeah, then in comes Venusaur. What's in the back? Machamp is staying in. That's a good sign. Okay, they're going to go ahead and throw an attack right now. Rock Slide will do a lot of damage. Going to go ahead and shield this. It's just a Cross Chop bait, which is not great, but this Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant. And that will get the shield. It must be something weak to Venusaur in the back. Venusaur, I think, has to commit. I mean, Rock Slide will do a lot of damage. Gonna shield, unfortunately, Cross Chop, but I would have shielded that as well. It's gonna be a Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, that is not super weak to Venusaur. So Venusaur, I mean, these are neutral to Galarian Stunfisk, right? So gonna be doing a good amount of damage. We're gonna see another one come in and try to switch into Empoleon, I think, if you can. If the switch time is up, it is up. Gonna switch in there and trying to farm down. Okay, let this be Earthquake. Let this KO Empoleon. If it does, that's totally fine. It does. And then Venusaur comes in, farms down. And then Machamp is going to come in, and Venusaur is going to be able to get to that Frenzy Plant. Not quite. Machamp does get to an attack. We have to hope this is Cross Chop. It is not enough to KO. Venusaur is going to go ahead and get off this Frenzy Plant, and this is going to KO that Machamp. So, bad lead, another fighting lead, but still able to overcome it. And great game, well played. Holy cow. Okay, that was a really good one. Galarian Stunfisk, of course, being an XL. But let's go ahead and move into the next one. Empoleon into Obstagoon. So another, it's not a fighting type, but it has fighting moves. We do see a switch. Out comes Crobat. Okay, so not as many XL Pokemon as I originally expected to see. But that's okay. Maybe we'll see more as the battles go on. So it does a pretty good amount of damage. And one more will be enough to KO, I think. This is a Shadow Crobat, so I think this KO, so they might shield and farm down. They do shield, yeah, that makes sense. And they're going to be able to farm down. So nice play. So what is going to come in? If Empoleon attempts to farm down, which, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course you're going to bring in Empoleon. You're not going to bring in Venusaur against the Crobat. But Shadow Ball will do a lot. It's going to be Shadow Ball. That does so much damage. Another attack coming in. Is this really another Shadow Ball, though? I feel like it's not. Yeah, it's Poison Fang, so we're going to be able to take that. And so Empoleon does have a move. I'm going to go ahead and switch. What's in the back? Gengar, double Poison. Oh, man, this is rough. This is definitely rough. Frenzy Plant will do a lot to Gengar, but it's not going to KO it. It's enough to two-shot, actually. Did more than I thought. So, yeah, I mean, you have to shield, right? Yeah, going to go ahead and shield. It is a Shadow Punch, as expected, but this is another Shadow Punch. Shield? Yeah, going to go ahead and shield. I would love for the Venusaur to be able to farm down the Gengar, but I don't know that it can. Oh, it's going for it. It's going to be able to because this Shadow Punch doesn't KO, but it's going to be really low as well. But hey, Venusaur can get off multiple attacks. It has two Frenzy Plants, so it's going to be able to get off two, probably get a shield, and do a lot of damage. So it does get a shield. We do see the next one, and then I think you have to switch it. Wait, Empoleon has a move, right? So go for the Frenzy Plant, switch into Empoleon, go for the Hydro Cannon. This is still not enough to KO, but this is going to get it pretty low. Yeah, really low, actually. Oh, tell me. Oh, man, that Waterfall's not going to connect, but a Vine Whip or two, probably just one Vine Whip is going to be enough to KO. Yes, and that is going to be a great game. Holy cow, that Venusaur absolutely doing a lot of work. Double Poison, Double Grass beat Double Poison, guys. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz, another really good XL Pokemon. As Zionic calls it, the Flying Umbreon. It's a great Pokemon. It's one that I'm currently working on. I actually did a lucky trade during Community Day and got a rank 1. I got a 98, 15, 15, 14, which is considered a rank 1, so I'm really happy with that. Anyway, about this battle, we're taking a look at Mandibuzz, so Empoleon is going to go ahead and go for this Hydro Cannon. Yeah, look how easily it took that. I mean, it does decent damage, but not really enough to warrant a shield from Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is going to go ahead and throw an attack. Empoleon can take it. It's going to be a foul play, of course. And we do see a Swampert come in. This is beautiful. Out comes Venusaur. Venusaur is going to go for the Frenzy Plant, which I do agree with. Because if they didn't go straight Frenzy Plant, that Swampert would have gotten to an Earthquake or a Sludge Wave. It's probably Sludge Wave. Most of them in the Premier Cup do have Sludge Wave. Actually, it's Earthquake. I stand corrected. I guess it depends. So will the Venusaur shield this and farm down? They do have a lot of energy. They don't shield it, cooling the Hydro Cannon, beautiful counting. And the opponent actually is going to leave that one. So that is going to be a good game, very well played. We don't even know what their third Pokemon was. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Empoleon into Charizard, great matchup. So they do switch into Umbreon, a very tanky Pokemon. Who knows if that has Psychic or Last Resort? We don't know, but Umbreon is going to go ahead and go for... They're going to go for Foul Play no matter what. So, yeah, Umbreon able to take that. You definitely at some point have to switch out of this matchup because you can't have the Grass types up against Charizard. So, maybe do some damage and then switch. I feel like, yeah, you probably want to shield this, maybe? It's not going to... Oh, no, not going to shield. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't have to shield. It's just, like, getting pretty low, and the Charizard's attacks, if it has Fire Spin, I didn't notice what attack it had, but if it has Fire Spin, that does do neutral damage. So, Venusaur is taking a hit right there, and we do see a switch into Charizard. It has Wing Attack, okay? So that is resisted by Empoleon, so definitely better for Empoleon, but the Sludge Bomb is going to be neutral, doing a lot of damage, and able to get to another one. Not quite. This attack coming in. Dragon Claw, I don't think KOs. If it's a Dragon Claw, it is a Dragon Claw. It does not KO, so Sludge Bomb coming in. And this Sludge Bomb is enough to KO Charizard. It is, so Venusaur actually beating Charizard. So who said Grass types cannot beat Fire types? But, alright, really well played. We do see a Venusaur come in. Out comes Roserade, Poison Jab, and Weather Ball. Doing a tremendous amount, of course. Roserade, double resisting Frenzy Plant. So, I mean, Sludge Bomb will be doing a lot, though, to a Roserade. It's going to be neutral. So, we do see a shield. It is a Sludge Bomb. And, okay, this Roserade is trying to get to another one. They switch into Umbreon. Roserade can't get out fast enough, but that's okay. I mean, you can take this attack. It's going to be a foul play. It does do a decent amount, but actually the switch time is not up, so Roserade cannot leave. But hey, Weather Ball coming in. This Roserade has 2 Weather Balls. Roserade is a great Pokemon. I think so. Another one coming in. And this one is going to connect, doing a lot of damage, and you just, okay, trying to catch a move. Doesn't matter. You could have Poison Jab down, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So either way, great game, well played, and we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. So let me know if you're still hanging out with me, guys. We're over 20 minutes in. Nidoqueen is a great Pokemon, but Empoleon does have the advantage. We see a switch into Kingdra. Okay. So Kingdra does beat Empoleon. So Empoleon's going to take this hit. This is interesting. Let's see. It's going to be Outrage. Holy cow. Okay, that does so much damage. So Empoleon is going to go ahead and throw a Drill Peck. Yeah, this is really tough. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, switch out into Venusaur right now. I feel like I would have switched out sooner. I don't know. But that's okay. I mean, this trainer obviously knows what they're doing. So Octazooka not going to get the debuff. Very nice. Going to overfarm. Going for the Frenzy Plant. And this Frenzy Plant going to KO the Kingdra. Yes, it will. So Nidoqueen is coming in. But the good thing about this is this Frenzy Plant will still do a lot to Nidoqueen. Right? So we're going to see that Frenzy Plant come in right now. Does so much damage. So we're going to see an attack from the Nidoqueen. And it's going to be a Poison Fang. It is not going to be enough to KO. But they're going to be able to Poison Jab down. So out come... Oh, throwing the Drill Peck. Beautiful. Scrafty switched in. Maybe expecting to catch a Hydro Cannon, which still would have done a lot. But now out comes Roserade. So Roserade is going to go ahead and farm up a lot of energy. Now keep in mind, Power Up Punch is resisted. Foul Play, not going to KO. It is Foul Play. I would have done a lot, though. So we're going to see a farm down? No. I mean, I think we could have seen a farm down if Roserade double shielded, but we're going to see the Weather Ball. They're just going to let the Scrafty go, and in comes Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen does go for an attack. Poison Fang, not enough to KO. It's going to be that Poison Fang. And these 2 Weather Balls have to get the shields, because otherwise the Nidoqueen is going to lose and go down. So, yep, it gets the shield. This one is definitely going to get the shield, no doubt about it. So there we go. Switching into Empoleon. Now keep in mind, Empoleon is double resisting Poison Fang, so it is able to waterfall down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next one in just a moment. But great games so far. Really powerful team as well. I really do like the double grass poison team. So let's see how the next game plays out. Going to be Empoleon against Dragalge, and of course these are all legend trainers. This Empoleon, I believe, Empoleon in the Ultra League is excelled as well. So they do switch out into Politoed. Out comes Venusaur. Alright, so yeah, pretty solid matchup. It's just always interesting when you have this matchup, because it's like, do they have Blizzard? And if they have Blizzard, do they go for it, right? In this case, this Politoed didn't have Blizzard. They had Earthquake, but Earthquake still would have done a lot, so that was still a good shield. This one's definitely a Weather Ball. And we're going to see an Overfarm charging up max energy or close to it, I think. So Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for an undercharge. Still going to KO though. And in comes Dragalge. Dragalge, okay, is resisting both of these moves, but you definitely want to go for the Sludge Bomb because it's single resisted compared to being double resisted from the Frenzy Plant, I believe, right? So this is probably an Aqua Tail. So it's not going... Oh no, it's an Outrage. Okay, that does KO. Empoleon? Let's see. Yeah, going to be Empoleon, and out comes Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's another amazing Pokemon, but Roserade does have the Fire Weather Ball. I don't have to shield this. This is not Flash Cannon. This is by Mirror Shot. Yeah, it's going to be Mirror Shot. No need to shield it. So Roserade is going to be, as we know, double resisting Power Whip. It resists Thunder. Flash Cannon would do a lot. We know they don't have Flash Cannon because they have Mirror Shot. So we're going to see an attack come in. It's definitely going to be Mirror Shot. So an attack fell, but that's totally fine. Weather Ball coming out. This is going to be enough to KO Ferrothorn. I don't imagine they keep Ferrothorn alive. Yeah, they let it go, and in comes Dragalge. Dragalge is going to go for an attack. So this is going to KO. Even an Aqua Tail will KO. So it is Aqua Tail, and it does KO. And out comes Empoleon. Empoleon does have 2 attacks ready to go. Going to be able to pick up both shields, because if they don't shield, Dragalge will go down. So they do shield. And just going to charge up enough for 2 attacks. And now one will get the final shield, and the next one will KO that Dragalge. And Empoleon has always been a great Pokemon for the Ultra League, right? So, yeah, it's one of the great Pokemon that is still really, really, really good, even with all these XL Pokemon floating around. But hey, great game, well played. Same with Venusaur as well. Okay, so that game looked like that was one of the 4-1 sets, picking up a Frillish as well. Very nice. Just wait to catch it. And that is going to get him into close to the 3200s. But we still have a couple more games for you. So it's going to be Empoleon into Swampert. Okay. Do you stay in? Do you switch into like Roserade or something? We'll see. It looks like they're staying in right now. And looks like he's going to go ahead and go straight Hydro Cannon. It is neutral. So if that Swampert has Earthquake, it of course KOs. If it has Sludge Wave, Empoleon has the advantage. We'll have to see. Even if they do have Earthquake, they could bait here, which is what they're doing. They're either baiting or they don't have Earthquake. So we see a switch into Charizard, so lowering out the Fire type. Very nice. Roserade is going to go ahead and get off these Weather Balls. So let's see if they attempt to farm down with Charizard. They might. But if they... Oh, no, they're not going to. Okay, good. So, hey, they throw their attack. Dragon Claw isn't going to be enough to KO, but it does get it low. They're going to be able to farm down now, but this Weather Ball is coming in, and it's going to get the Charizard pretty low. Look how close that matchup is. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so now the Empoleon just needs a Waterfall or 2 to KO that Charizard. Yeah, 1 Waterfall is going to be enough to KO. And in comes Venusaur. Venusaur going to be hit with this Drill Peck. This is super effective. Yeah, this trainer plays this team really well. So Drill Peck is super effective. And, okay, do you let the Empoleon go? You likely let it go. I mean, Frenzy Plant's going to be enough to KO it, but that's fine. Bringing in your own Venusaur. At this point, I think you just go Frenzy Plant, but they actually switch out and go for an attack. This is probably just Hydro Cannon. Oh, we see a shield. Yeah, I thought it was just Hydro Cannon, but that's fine. Because now, this is another Hydro Cannon. Venusaur farms all the way down. So, oh no, it's a Sludge Wave. Oh my gosh. Okay, but hey, Venusaur still farms all the way down. In comes Venusaur. Hold on. If this is a Sludge Bomb, I think it KOs. It is a Sludge Bomb. Oh man, I thought they had that game. That was such a close one. Okay, well played to both trainers. I thought they had that. Let's move on to the final game. We do have Talonflame. You love to see it in the lead. They do switch out into Politoed. Out comes Venusaur. So again, we've seen this matchup. Pretty solid matchup. You just have to watch out for the Blizzard. Earthquake does a decent amount. It is Earthquake, so... but it's worth the shield, I think. So Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant right now. Going for the KO. They're not going to shield because they know they don't have Blizzard. So we're going to see what come in. Oh, obviously Talonflame. Talonflame is going to be hit with Sludge Bomb, though. Now, the thing is, Talonflame cannot farm down Venusaur at this health. Otherwise, it's going down. Another Sludge Bomb? No, not quite. Will the Venusaur shield? Probably not. Because you probably take it and farm down with Empoleon. Yeah, actually, oh, that did KO. Okay. So Empoleon comes in, out comes Swampert, in comes Roserade. Too bad the Venusaur isn't alive, but that's fine. Let's see if they go... I mean, they could go straight Leaf Storm. Oh, man, never mind. That just almost KO'd it. Okay, so we're going to see a Weather Ball come in right now. And this Weather Ball is definitely going to get the shield. And Swampert does farm down. Yeah, this game looked pretty good, but now I don't know. I don't know. Is this going to be an Earthquake? Is it going to be a bait? I don't know. I think I would call this. Oh, it's an Earthquake. That was a nice call. Okay, that was beautiful. So we're going to see a Hydro Cannon come in. This is definitely going to be enough to KO. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield. And, oh my gosh, what a play. Yeah, I agree with that on the farm. But I don't think it matters because now it's in Hydro Cannon range. That was a great play by the opponent. You got to give it up to the opponent. You know, it happens. So we do see a farm down, but a Mudshot KOs, and they have Hydro Cannon. Great play, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.